So a customer walked through the front door and I was like, "Hi, what brings you in today?" And he was like, "I want to speak to a salesman." And I was like, "I'm a salesman, I can help you." And then this man goes like this. And I was like, "Would you like to work with someone else?" And he was like, "Yeah." And so my coworker sitting beside me, I was like, "Okay, this is Bruce, he can help you." And they start, first of all, I'm already irritated, it's cool. And then my coworker just pops right on up, like, "Oh, hi, how can I help you? Whoop-de-whoop-de-doo." Now, if I was the male and my female coworker just got treated like that, I would have said, "Actually, you can head to a different dealership. Like, we don't take that here." But I understand not everybody is real men or just real people. But it's cool. Money is money for some people, but that shit just irritated me. And then literally yesterday, I had a customer. He told me to stop smiling at him. Like, he walked through the door, and I was like, I smiled at him, and he goes, "What you looking at?" And I just like turned my head and like went back to my phone, and he was like, he said, "What you looking at?" And I was like, I just smile. I smile at every customer. And then he cuts me off, and he goes, he cuts me off, and he goes, "Don't do that." And I was like, I didn't say shit. I just went back to my phone. And then he comes back, "Oh, I was just playing. I was just playing." And I ignored him again. And then he comes back like 5 to 10 minutes later, tell me something, "Oh yeah, my name Pastor so-and-so. I just do that. I just play around." And I'm like, because I'm very uncomfortable. Like, that man had my heart racing. Like, sometimes I really get tired of fucking just, I hate men. Like,
that don't work. There's no way out of this one. You're done.
Now, come on, guys. Let's just keep it a bean here. Shawty is unhinged. Shawty needs a therapist ASAP. You're really gonna get upset because a guy didn't want to lose his job over you. You're gonna be upset because this is sales. We do understand, like, I did sales, right? Number one, I did sales. I ended up getting fired. If you can't keep up, you just can't keep up. If you're not somebody, man, people want, dude, you're just not somebody that people want. And maybe you might need to go ahead and change that. And here's the thing. There was a job that I worked. It was salary, but there were things that we had to sell that helped us be able to promote, right? That helped us promote. We had things that we had to sell that would help us promote. But see, there are a bunch of people coming in who I've seen numerous of times, but I never worked with because they had a specific person they go to, and I knew he would sell on them every single time. So of course it was going to help my numbers. But guess what? They already have somebody that they want because they've already built rapport. So you don't even know the full situation. Well, I ain't gonna say she don't know the full situation because she worked there, but I mean, you don't know, the dude's probably referred to him. Somebody said, "Hey man, listen, if you go to, I think it looked like Kia, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, if you go to Kia, there's a guy named Johnny there. He's good. Yeah, do that," because you do understand that, especially when you're talking about car sales, man. Like, you selling a car alone is already big in of itself. So if you having somebody already there saying, "Hey, well, I want to see this person," then that should kind of tell you that this person is on his shit, that they probably already talked before, or not. But you can't get upset because don't nobody want to work with you. And this is the issue that I have with women. They think that can't nobody see them for the bullshit that they be on, right? This is the issue that I have with your woman. They always want to play victim. They always want it their way. You really want a man to lose his job to help you out, to make you feel better. No, it does not work that way. It does not work that way. But once again, these women, if you want to sit here and you want to point at certain things about her, you can point at her TikTok. You can point at how she hold herself. You can point at her mannerisms, right? You can point at how she carries herself, right? I think I already said that, right? But you can point at so many things when talking about this chick as to why any man could even just feel her aura and just say, "Well, you know what? I don't even want to be with you. I don't even want to work with you. I don't even want to work up under you." Hell, just off the strength of looking at this video alone, I just felt like she was just talking to me condescendingly. It feels like she is quick at the mouth, but don't let me tell it. But let's go ahead and look at this video right here. We can kind of get a bit more context about this person.
I hate being on my cycle. Like, dead ass, it be feeling like a fucking brick is up my ass. 24/7, just a brick up my ass. Feels like you sit on a fucking table with a stick just up there all the fucking time. And then it's like, my fucking stick hurts like shit, bitch. I'm fucking 9 pills in right now, bitch. It's only 10:59. And I done already took about 9 pills, and I need to take 3 more. This shit ain't fucking kicking in.
I don't understand why you even did this to yourself. This made you look so fucking stupid. This shit make you look so stupid.
Nasty bitch.
Now, people, imagine if you sitting over here coming up in sales, right? You looking for a serious salesman and you see this. You looking for a serious salesman and you see this. I'm like, bro, yeah, I don't, fuck, man, look, get me somebody else, please. Get me to somebody else, please. Because why would you even want to make this video, sis? Like, there's just some things you don't even got to talk about. There's some things you can keep to yourself. But this is how your American women are today. This is how a lot of your sisters are today. They will post and act however they want. But the second somebody does not give them an opportunity that they looking for, they're gonna immediately play victim. And it's just like, no, bro, you have to be very careful about what you do and what you post. Maybe the person saw this and said, hey, well, you know what? Let me stay away from this person. Right, but you can obviously tell this, once again, this is just unhinged, and she will just make up something to play victim. And that's the issue with women today. They want to play victim instead of just working their way up to the top. A lot of women either suck their way up to the top, or they play victim all the way up to the top, or they just kiss ass all the way up to the top. But they never try to play the game the correct way. They never try to do it the right way. They try to do it their way, and it just shows that it's wrong. Even women don't like to work under women. That should tell you something. 300 black women being fired from their jobs, being laid off, if I'm not mistaken. Once again, and I'm pretty sure they were all college educated, but I'm pretty sure they all act just like this sister. There was a few sisters that I've seen who act just like this sister, and I'm just like, how do y'all still have a job? I don't know. But here's the thing, right? As I stated before, she likes to play victim. She wants to be, oh, well, this man should lose his job because this man this. Not everybody has a regressive mindset like most of your women here in America. Not everybody's gonna be equal. Not everybody's gonna be, oh, well, then, well, you were rude to her, so, you know, I'm not gonna sit over here and accept that. Like, no, this is a job, honey. So the dude gets put out in the bad job market to make you feel happy. Are you gonna help him pay the bills? No. This is what women do. They will sit here and they will gaslight you when they're sitting there protecting them. You end up dying, what are they gonna do? They're gonna do nothing. Just like that video I showed you guys with the dude in Decatur. He was over here trying to help a woman. He gets shot. He gets laid out on the ground like a mattress. He dies. Guess what the girl does? She drives off with the shooter. And what happens, right? I don't think I'm trying to see if I can find a story, try to see if I can find some updates about that. But she drove off with the guy, and I don't even think she ever turned him in. So it's just almost like, bro, this is what we're dealing with. But people, look at this video and y'all tell me, if you saw this, would you want to come in and work with this woman?
But I don't know if it's just me. When a guy tell me my hair look good, I be like, thank you. They be like, oh my God, your hair's so long. I don't say nothing. I just be like, okay, thank you. When a girl tell me my hair look good, I'm like, oh girl, thank you so much, girl. It's extensions from glossy hair, 22 inches. I got it from, like, I be giving them all the details. I don't give a fuck. Cause I don't know. That's the fun thing about being a girl. I don't know.
Are you bi? You poly? I need to know. Are you gay? I need to know.
So when a guy gives you a compliment, you just don't even care. So when a guy gives you a compliment, you don't care, but you only care about him giving you his hard-earned money. Ooh, boy. Shout out to Anton Daniels for reacting to this video, because I saw this. I said, oh yeah, no, we got to dissect this. No, we got to dissect this, because there's too many women who are running around thinking like this, thinking that they are so entitled that people got to give them an opportunity, that people have to give them their money. Man, it's time to grow up. You're too old for this. A lot of y'all women are too old to be acting like this. But last but not least, but here's another video where she wants to play victim, and where it's just almost like you're digging yourself a hole so deep, you're only crying and complaining because you can't get yourself out of this hole. And this is what we are saying. Women, y'all keep making these TikToks, y'all keep playing victim, y'all keep acting younger than what you really are. You're only going to ever keep running into the same issues. And this is why I will always say your women have arrested development. I will never forget somebody saying that comment to me, and I'm just like, What? And then I'm just looking at how these women act, and this is like, yeah, a lot of these black women don't go past the age of 14. These are strong, independent boss babes with the mindset of a 14-year-old. I mean, look, bro, it does not make any sense. But the fact that you think you can sit here and make a video about white folk like this and then expect people to take you seriously? No.
When it's very windy outside and a white man makes a comment to me, a black woman, and says, oh, it's so windy, let's hurry up and go inside so your hair doesn't blow away. That's a microaggression. And when you constantly have to deal with that, constantly have to take that shit and kiss ass, especially when you're in customer service or in sales, it kind of does something to your mental a little bit. And if you can't understand that, we can't be in a relationship, let alone friends. Hope that helps. Happy Black History Month.
Hey, ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit, man.
Like I said, people, videos like this doesn't, like, me personally, it's like you kind of dug yourself. You dug yourself your own hole. And then on top of that, maybe the guy sat here and looked at you and saw that cross on your chest and was just like, bro, no, just. Once again, well, we got to go back to our professional days and our professional ways, man. Back in the day, you didn't sit over here. You covered up all your tattoos when you got a job interview. And then you're talking about something like sales. Like, bro, men may get away with it because men are better salesmen than women are, right? And that she just proves it here, right? But the thing is, man, when you're talking about a woman, your beauty is what's going to get you far, right? And if you sitting over here having a cross on your chest, and then you have the mannerisms that she has, and you know have the stupidity that she has, brother. /sister, you ain't getting no job. Nobody's going to take you seriously. And that's your situation here. There's nobody to blame but herself. Do me a huge favor, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. Till the next one.